people with ADHD drink coffee? This is one of those topics that has some truth to it, but the internet has simplified it so much that it basically became a myth. For most people, neurodivergent and neurotypical, caffeine blocks a chemical in the brain called adenosine, which is what makes you feel sleepy. This causes your brain to release more dopamine and norepinephrine. For neurotypical people, this can feel like I have more energy, I'm ready to get things done, I'm more awake. ADHD brains work a little differently. Areas of the brain involved in attention and self-control don't have enough activity from chemicals like dopamine and norepinephrine. Prescription ADHD medicine increases these chemicals much more than caffeine does. But caffeine still works in a similar way. So instead of making someone with ADHD feeling super energetic, it can sometimes make them feel calmer, more focused, and less mentally noisy. Not because caffeine is acting like a sedative, but because it's helping the brain reach a more balanced level of stimulation. Another internet myth is that caffeine makes everyone with ADHD sleepy. Some people with ADHD really can drink a cup of coffee and fall asleep almost immediately. Others absolutely cannot. I personally can't. Even if I am super tired, after coffee I will still feel restless and I can't get to sleep. I may be going out on a limb here, but I suspect that these effects may have something to do with people feeling calmer and experiencing a quieter brain, because this is the type of thing that does tend to keep us awake. So why do so many people with ADHD love coffee so much? Well, because it does help a little bit. It may not be as effective as ADHD medicine, but not everyone is willing to take that. And many people find that caffeine does improve concentration, motivation, and mental clarity. I personally find that I am more efficient at work if I've had coffee that day. Or even when doing housework. I don't necessarily feel more awake, but I do feel like I can concentrate better on the tasks. And there's the dopamine boost. Coffee may not boost the dopamine massively, but it does a little bit. And we need that. Trust me, we'll take any dopamine we can get. Other times it might just be habit, it feels like taking a little break. When I get up in the morning, I will make my kids breakfast, and then I will make myself a cup of coffee and sit down on the sofa before I do anything else. And this helps me kind of mentally prepare myself for tasks that I don't necessarily want to do, like put the laundry on and do the dishes and clean the bathroom or whatever it may be. So I definitely feel more productive no matter what I'm doing. Fun fact to end with, some people with ADHD don't actually get diagnosed until they say something like, I drink 6 cups of coffee a day because it's the only thing that helps me focus.